Shangri-La Frontier stands out from your typical isekai gaming anime by doing one fundamental thing different. Shangri-La Frontier is actually about a gamer gaming. Wow! I know, it's a surprise, unlike other isekai gaming shows where they have to literally fight for their life and the plot being deterred away from the actual gaming. Shangri-La Frontier embraces the gaming aspect, and embracing the gaming aspect makes Shangri-La Frontier feel like a breath of fresh air. Another thing I like about Shangri-La Frontier is the struggle. Our MC has to work for every little buff he gets, and it's not like every buff he gets makes him extraordinarily strong and ruins the story in the process, unlike other isekai. Even after he gets strong, the world in which this story is set in is so vast and rich that there are a lot of competition, like his friends, pencil one and Oikatsu. Let's not forget the girl who has a crush on him, Saiger Zero. There are so many unknowns about the Shangri-La Frontier world, it makes you excited to find out more. And one thing I also really like is that how Rakuro's experience for trash games is allowing for him to be successful in Shangri-La Frontier, and I really like it because it would make it realistic for when he eventually becomes overpowered. But there have been some criticisms regarding this show, specifically speaking, two criticisms that have caught my attention. One that I absolutely disagree with, and another one I still don't agree with, but can see where people are coming from when criticizing it. But before you go further into the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, it will mean a lot. And without further ado, let's get back into the video. Let's start with the criticism I absolutely disagree with, and that criticism is that this show is bad because it lacks tension due to the fact that characters don't die for real when they are killed in the game. And I think people with this argument are so used to your Sword Art Onlines and Log Horizons that if you die in the game, you must die in real life. And because Shangri-La Frontier is not that, it's a lesser show than them. And this argument is one which I strongly disagree with, because not every gaming isekai show needs to be that. In fact, I'd argue that Shangri-La Frontier is better because it is what it actually advertises to be, unlike those shows. This gaming anime is actually about gaming, and it also touches upon the culture, demeanors of gamers in their life. Those shows like Sword Art Online and Log Horizon ceases to be a show about gaming because they add the element of real life death. And when they do that, what difference is there from those shows in your typical action battle animes? The fact that Shangri-La Frontier doesn't actually kill the characters in real life makes it different, and also makes it a breath of fresh air for me. And I can sort of understand why people who feel like the fact that characters in Shangri-La Frontier don't die makes it lack tension, but to say it's a bad isekai gaming show due to that reason, I strongly disagree with. And the other criticism is the fact that Rakuro Hitozume is special. Here's what I mean when I say he is special. He got Lycagon's marking and met the Vorpal Bunny and her father, which granted him special training and special items that no other player can access but him. And some people have some gripes with this fact because it feels unnecessary due to the fact that Rakuro was already special because of his unparalleled trash game skills, and I can see where people are coming from when they criticize this aspect of the story. Rakuro was already overpowered, or had the potential to be overpowered due to the skills he acquired from playing all those trash games. So when he gets another buff such as Lycagon's marking, it just made him feel like those chosen one prophesized type of characters, and there are some people who are kind of tired of this trope. But even though I understand how some people feel like this, I don't agree with them because of how the story executed Rakugo getting Lycagon's marking. He got Lycagon's marking by fighting him tooth and nail, giving all his gut and impressing him in the process. He had to work to get Lycagon's marking through skills he acquired from playing all those trash games. That's why I am not bothered by Rakuro having Lycagon's marking. Even so, Rakuro's journey to defeat the 7 Colossi is very interesting and I really am enjoying it. It's very engaging because this game is very hard and Rakuro has to fight for everything he wants to get, and I like his character for that. Another character I really like is Pencil Gun. She seemed this uncaring, selfish character when she was introduced, but during the Samurai Robot arc we see that she is actually a cool person. Also, Saiger Zero. Every time she was on screen, I thought her crush on Rakuro was going to be utilized as one of those unfunny, redundant gags, but I find them to be surprisingly enjoyable. Some of them even got a laugh out of me. Also, Rakuro's character design, I really like it, and I respect the author for making the bold decision of having Rakuro, the main character, have this over-the-top design, and I really respect that. Overall, Shangri-La Frontier is a really fun gaming isekai anime that is a breath of fresh air, and I recommend it strongly. If you've made it this far, again, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and with that said, see you in the next one.